What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Today we finally have some new content. Rookie premieres here, so we have a bunch of new 99s in the game, but it does seem to signal the end of promos in Madden 20, which is definitely a bit sad, man. I was hoping and praying that we were going to get a little more content, a few more promos to finish up the year, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Today, let's check out Rookie Premiere as well as some of the new things that have been added to Madden Ultimate Team. Now, if this is your first time coming through and checking out one of my videos, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, definitely feel free to pop down and hit that like button down below. There's also a subscribe button down there as well. Feel free to go ahead and hit that if you want to check out what we do in the future. I think that's about it. Let's get into it. To get us started, we did get some MUT rewards, so we have a bunch of Rookie Premiere tokens, I believe. If you're not signed up to MUT rewards, I'll put a link to it down in the description below. I'm not 100% sure how many more reward drops they'll be doing for the rest of the year, but definitely go ahead and sign up if you haven't already. You get a bunch of free cards, free items. Hey, we love free around here, right? Jumping on in to open up this pack, we had legendary tier, so hopefully, how many do we get? 3, 6, that's 9. Okay, we also got one free one for booting into Madden this morning, so pretty good, right? We end up with 10 free tokens. That's going to be enough to get ourselves a free Rookie Premiere player. Jumping over to the sets, we have some new Rookie Premiere sets. So if we jump on in and check out some of the players here, maybe Madden 20 was your first time playing Madden and you haven't come across Rookie Premiere players before. For each of the 10 players that are listed, they will all have a 99 card for Madden 20. Obviously Joe Burrow already has a card, but the rest of them, that's going to be a nice upgrade. But what's more important and value in terms of these sets is each of these sets, once they are completed, will give you a dynamic card item for Madden 21. That's going to allow you to have a card in your binder day one ready for Madden 21. And then through the season, as the player gets upgrades, you're going to get upgrades to your Rookie Premiere player. So it's a good, easy way to add some good players to the team. Going through and checking out some of these players, we have a quarterback, a running back, one wide receiver, one tight end, an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman. We have a defensive tackle and an edge rusher, one linebacker, one corner, and one safety. Personally, when I go through these players, I am a little disappointed that a few players have been left out, weren't included in the Rookie Premiere set. I would have absolutely loved to have Isaiah Simmons to start Madden 21. The dude is tall and fast, he's gonna get all over the field. Definitely would be an absolute beast as a day one user. The other guy I would have loved to have had would be Henry Ruggs. Now, speed absolutely kills. We're late in the game, everyone has 99 speed, you need those really fast cards, but cards like Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman early in the year, getting towards January or so, speed is really, really valuable. I had Tyreek Hill the entire year in Madden, and Henry Ruggs definitely has a chance to be one of the fastest players in Madden 21. Jumping in, checking out one of the sets, you need 10 Rookie Premiere tokens to go ahead and finish the set. You're going to get yourself that 99 gold player for Madden 20 and that dynamic card ready for Madden 21. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to go ahead and pick up these tokens. We have player exchanges, draft player exchanges, elite player exchanges, different overalls, just a whole lot of different ways to go ahead and pick up these tokens if you want to pick up some of these players. Now, it's really important to note that some of these sets are limited, right, in terms of how many times you can do them. Let's say you have a bunch of 90 to 92 overall draft class players sitting in your binder. You can only complete this set 4 times. Moving down, this one's only 5, this one only 2, this one 4. So make sure you remember that. Don't go all in trying to pick up a bunch of tokens from a particular method. Maybe you find a really, really cheap way to pick up 85s. You go through, buy a whole bunch so you can get these done really quickly, and then you realize you can only do 4. Don't make that mistake. We also have a new MUT Master Completion Exchange set, which means if you've already gone ahead and completed Pat Tillman, you will have this token. You're going to be able to pick whether you want to take the tokens that you need to complete a Rookie Premiere set, so then you'll get 199 and a dynamic card for 21. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get yourself a Fantasy NAT Golden Ticket, another great addition to the team. We've also got some new challenges in the game, so you're going to be able to pick up a free Premiere token doing this. Going ahead and actually playing the challenges, completing each one will give you a 93 overall card. You can put 2 of those cards into a set and pick up another token. So finishing all of these, you'll get 10 players. It's going to give you another 5 tokens. That extra one that you get for reaching the milestones, that's 6. Overall, pretty easy way to go ahead and pick up 6 tokens. Now, do I think it is going to be worthwhile, valuable to go ahead and complete all of those sets, pick up those players ready for Madden 21? I'm actually going to say no, and there's a couple reasons for it. The first is these sets are expensive to do. I want to hold on to my coins. I want to be able to have some fun for the rest of Madden. It's going to cost a lot to pick up a lot of those players. And in terms of the 99s, there's not really any of the guys that I want to add to my team. In terms of the dynamic card, right, preparing for Madden 21, in the past, I've done these sets. It's nice day one to have some additions that you can put on the team, so you've got some guys to go ahead and beat the solos or go into head-to-head. But within the first 24 hours, I'm looking for upgrades. I'm trying to add elites to the team, trying to have a good squad as quickly as possible. And realistically, these cards aren't going to help me too much. On top of that, it just seems that EA doesn't really give rookie cards the best stats. Going ahead and looking at someone like Nick Bosa, he was dominant this year, he absolutely balled out, but his MUT card wasn't the greatest. Wouldn't surprise me at all if he's a lot more glitchy next year. I've also found that it does tend to take a little while for these cards to get upgrades. Now, EA isn't dumb, they know a lot of people go ahead and do this, so they're very wary of giving out really good cards to a lot of players in the community, so something else to keep note of as well. Now, to be clear, that's more from the perspective of going ahead and picking up all of the rookie premier players. I 100% think some of the cards are going to be more valuable than others, and I know some fans will be happy that they can go pick up some players from their favorite team or maybe from the college that they support. So yeah, overall, I think going ahead and doing a couple of them without spending and investing too much is a good option. You can get a bunch of tokens from the challenges, hopefully from MUT rewards as well, so you can pick up 1, 2, maybe 3 players pretty comfortably without spending too much coins. But in terms of investing a lot of coins to pick up all of the players, I just don't think you're going to get your value back in Madden 20 or Madden 21. Jumping in to go ahead and pick up a rookie premier with all the tokens we already have, I don't think I want a quarterback. I don't think I'd end up using Joe Burrow much next year, and to be honest, there's probably no other offensive player that I want to add to the team as well. Jumping on the defensive side, I think Chase Young could be a good card, but I have a feeling they're going to do him dirty like they did Nick Bosa. He's definitely up there. I also think Okuda would be a great card. He has good height, good speed. I think he's going to be an absolute dog in the NFL, so he is probably the guy I'm leaning towards. Had a lot of fun using Patrick Queen when I did the all draft team. He could be an interesting option. Now that I think about this, Tristan Wirfs could be interesting. He is a physical specimen. The dude is absolutely crazy, super fast, super strong. Wouldn't surprise me if he's very similar to someone like Lane Johnson, so like a budget Lane Johnson in Madden 21. That could be pretty good as well. So yeah, that's 4 guys that I'd be pretty happy to take with me into Madden 21. Now, I don't want to go ahead and invest a bunch of coins to pick up all of them, but today we will take one of them, and I think I'm going to go with Okuda. I think having a tall, fast cornerback day one will be helpful. Definitely need speed to go ahead and keep up with the Tyreek Hills of the world. Completing this set, we have ourselves Jeff Okuda. I like the card art, the blacked out, looks really nice. Jumping in to check out his stats, you get the full quick sell training value, which is nice. He does have some good stats, so hey, a good addition to the team, especially if you have a Lions theme team. And that's about it. No placeholders, nothing to hold on to for Madden 21. All you need to know is once you log in on your account in the new game, you're going to have the dynamic player for the set that you complete. Looking forward to seeing Jeff Okuda in Madden 21. And I think we're going to finish up there. Just a quick chat talking about rookie premier sets. Now, like I said earlier, I am sad that this is coming out at this time. I was hoping for more promos, but this does seem to signal the end of Madden 20. That's definitely going to make things more challenging, but don't worry, I'm still going to be looking at finding ways to put out valuable, helpful, and fun Madden 20 content. So definitely subscribe so you can get amongst it all. That's going to be it for today, folks. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, everybody. You can call me Spree, and we out.